They're here. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host with the most, your boy vxKingPinxv, coming at you guys with another great Naruto Manga chapter 618, The One Who Knows Everything. Wow, 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 wow. Let's jump right into it. The first, I don't know, first chapter is just when they're showing up to this building. It has the Uzumaki. I want to say it's the Uzumaki symbol, the same symbol Naruto has on his back. It's just a crumbled down building, and they're not there to start any trouble. They're actually there to retrieve a mask. And if anybody knows what that mask is, it looks extremely familiar. It is the seal of the Reaper Death Seal that what's his boy, your boy the third and the fourth Hokage use. Right off the bat, I was like, okay, what is this all about? And it was creepy because you got to see this crazy looking mask. And it's like, what the hell are they gonna do with this? You knew something was going to happen. But the place that they've been going and traveling and walking and taking forever to get to is back to the village. Yes, they've been trying to get back to the village this entire time. And when you first see the first couple of panels, and they're walking through the village streets, I'm thinking like, what the fuck? What is this? Is the village back up and running? You see Sasuke kind of run off, kind of do what Naruto did on the very, very first episode of Naruto Shippuden when he ran up the side of the little tubular thing and stood there and said, "I'm home, everybody! Naruto Uzumaki has returned." Sasuke kind of did that, but more in deep, quiet thought. And I think he was imagining all of this stuff around him as if this was what it used to be. And kind of, Orochimaru said he's basically is checking his resolve, seeing if his nostalgic feeling of returning home to his birthplace, where his family, his friends were, is this really what he wants to do? And basically say he needs some time to let himself get sentimental, to remember the past, to reconfirm his resolve. And then your boy suggests you say, so you don't need that anymore. And Orochimaru kind of smirked, because he's truly evil at this point with all the things he's done. There is no return to the village. There is no maybe everybody's gonna forgive me and we can get past this because we've helped everybody we needed to help. No, he is a rank or S rank criminal in the bingo book. Orochimaru is. He's supposed to be dead, and he keeps coming back to life. He's done for. He's done for. But what they were looking for was the shrine of the Uchiha clan. And, the shrine wasn't there. It was destroyed with everything else. But they just had to push the Uchiha seal sign over with. And, of course, they did that. I think they needed Sasuke to get in. I think you needed the eyes of an Uchiha, because when you see it, it has the Uchiha eyes, or maybe like some scripture on it where it's like maybe that was the seal that only an Uchiha can move it, who possesses the Sharingan. So once the doors opened, obviously they went down. It was the place that your boy Sasuke got to learn about the Mangekyo Sharingan, about Itachi, why he might have done what he did to obtain that power, just things of that nature. Then your boy Orochimaru puts the freaking mask on, and then he starts powering up. Or maybe he wasn't powering up. Maybe he was like being possessed somehow. I'm thinking that could have been it. He was being possessed somehow. And then I have another thought real quick. When they were at the Uzumaki sign or whatever, remember the Uzumaki clan was known for their sealing techniques. They were known for being able to seal. So I'm thinking all of those different masks had some type of special meaning for different sealing techniques. But, that was just a thought. Obviously, you can kind of correlate the two if you really think about it. And if you know anything about the Uzumaki clan. If you don't, you can always go to leafninja.com and you can read up more on it. But anyway, your boy, Orochimaru's using the the Reaper Death Seal. Now he didn't call it out because I'm thinking of his hands were obviously still gone, but I thought anytime you use the Reaper Death Seal, you were going to end up dying. Now since he actually didn't use it, I'm assuming the catalyst of it coming to be was the mask. And using the right chakra, the right jutsu, or whatever the case may be, he was able to bring forth the Reaper Death Seal without giving up his life. But he still does mention that his life was still at risk, and he already had a backup plan, because I was like, okay, because he's supposed to die. To do what is written, he said on the scroll, first you need the mask of the Shikigami, and then you need the Uzumaki clan mask temple on the outskirts of the village, and then they went to go get the mask of the Uzumaki clan mask, or whatever the case may be. It's supposed to be the Shika Fujin, possesses your body to make it come out. So he did have a backup plan, because I'm thinking to myself, this is kind of crazy. And then all of a sudden, just to give you guys a backstory, he also knew that, I guess from when he was inside of your boy Kabuto, get my thoughts out. When he was inside your boy Kabuto, I guess he was able to know everything that's going on. He was able to extract information, so he knew that there were some Zetsus inside of Sasuke or on him, and the Zetsus were left on Sasuke as basically like GPS or a tracer of some sort to keep an eye on Sasuke, because no one really trusted Sasuke. That was the whole point of that. So when this whole Reaper Death Seal thing was about to come out, he cut his own personal stomach open, right? To let out maybe the spirits that had his arms, or whatever the case may be, so he can have access to his Ito Tensei, okay? So he was trying to gain back his Ito Tensei. Now, I don't know what Sasuke's thinking. This is a dangerous move for him to give him this kind of power back. Hopefully Sasuke got some trick up his sleeve. The Ito Tensei didn't save your boy Kabuto, so maybe he's not that big of a threat, even though it is a powerful jutsu. All right. So with that being said, we're just kind of going to move forward on that. So Sasuke basically has 6 Zetsus come out of his body. Okay. Orochimaru's like all surprised, like he really like Toby really must have didn't trust him. Bull, 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 bull. I wonder if Sasuke knew about it. I'm probably pretty sure Sasuke knew about it, but and they never gave any kind of indication that was the case. Obviously, they needed to sacrifice, the 4 bodies, and they didn't want to use, they only had Jugo and Sujetsu there, and Sasuke and Orochimaru, so that really wasn't a good plan. So coming up with this whole Zetsu things, who had actual DNA, because remember, you need DNA of certain clones. Maybe they had DNA of all the first 4 Hokage somehow. I don't know. I mean, you got to remember, Orochimaru did at one point gather the first Hokage and the second Hokages. I'm not sure what he did to get the 3rd or the 4th. So, it's kind of left up in the air, but we'll see. So he puts all these Zetsus on the floor, and he writes out what it takes to do the ninjutsu or the Ito Tensei. Then Orochimaru does his basically when he jumps out of the body and slithers out like a snake or whatever into someone else's, basically able to give himself life again, because he uses his snake thing or whatever. And then you see it, and then you see the 4 Hokages, the first 4, the previous Hokages standing there. And then I read quickly, okay, back to the ones who know everything. So either, I don't want to go into, I got my preview discussion, but it ends with the 4th Hokage coming out. So you guys, let me know what you guys thought of this chapter. Was this really just out the wall, ballsy, crazy? Having the 4 previous Kages come back, having Naruto's dad come back. Could you imagine the emotional fight that could come? Do you think below? Rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.